The scariest psychology fact ever discovered. The world outside my duvet cocoon had ceased to exist. There was only me, the glowing screen of my laptop, and a mountain of popcorn. I was deep into the 5th episode of Galaxy Runners, so engrossed that when the whisper came, it felt like part of the show. Elara Maeve Collins, my full name, all 3 parts. It wasn't a shout, just a dry, rustling whisper that seemed to curl out from the shadows of my closet. My heart did a kickflip against my ribs. I yelped, the laptop slid, and the popcorn mountain erupted. Kernels rained down on my head like buttery hail. Just the wind, I told the empty room, my voice a squeak. Old building, drafty. I repeated it like a mantra while cleaning up the popcorn apocalypse. It was a perfectly logical explanation. My brain, however, was flashing a giant neon ghost alert sign. A few days later I was in the kitchen, trying to master the art of the perfect grilled cheese. The apartment was silent except for the sizzle of butter in the pan. As I flipped the sandwich, I found myself humming a tune, a silly, nonsensical jingle about a squirrel who wore a hat. My hand froze mid-flip. The jingle? It was Grandma Jean's. She'd been gone for 5 years, and I hadn't thought of that tune in forever. A cold prickle skittered up my spine. Where did that come from? I wasn't humming, I said out loud, to no one. The denial was instant, automatic, and utterly unconvincing. The weirdness kept piling up. The next week my phone buzzed. It was my brother, Leo. A picture popped up with the caption, "Total throwback, remember this?" I squinted at the screen. It was a photo of a kid, maybe 7 years old, with a goofy grin, a rainbow wig, and a giant red nose. The kid was me. The caption said, "Clownfest, 08. I stared and stared. I had absolutely no memory of ever going to a clown festival. But the longer I looked, the more something bubbled up, a phantom taste of cotton candy. The chaotic sound of calliope music. The feeling of oversized shoes flopping on my feet. The memories felt real, vibrant, and completely fabricated. Leo must have been mistaken. It had to be a different kid. I put the phone down, a strange grin spreading across my face. A ghost in the closet, a dead grandmother's song, a forgotten childhood I never had. It was absurd. It was hilarious. And then, the grin froze. The whisper, the jingle, the picture. They weren't hauntings or pranks. They were glitches. My own mind was the prankster, the ghostwriter of my past. It could whisper my name, sing forgotten songs, and even Photoshop my childhood. I realized then you have a choice. You can let the glitches scare you, or you can laugh at the absurdity. Because if you don't laugh, your mind might just rewrite your best stories into ghost stories. Moral: your mind's a sneaky prankster. Laugh at whispers, tunes, and pics, or it'll rewrite your funniest fails. Like if you grinned, share to prank a friend. Subscribe before your mind pulls another fast one. Level up, embrace the weird. P.Q.